to me, the important thing has been that time for silence and reflection, and especially being in Cloncurry for the week, it was very quiet there, apart from a little bit of activity around the school. So that made it really good for me, and just the quietness of the church as well. So that gave me a little sense of the quietness. I think the reflection on the scripture each day also brought home that deep sense of the Spirit working with us, and what different people uncovered by that scripture reading, and then what that said about what this group reflection on that, and particularly how we felt, because I think I felt between being consoled by God's presence, and yet in a sense not at home with where we're at. It's a gift in terms of showing how diverse the church is in its many forms, and even the Latin church, Roman church, how diverse it is. And I think to me that's a little bit frightening in a way, because how do we have general principles that will apply everywhere? Are they going to be too general, so they're not really having a particular focus? And so does it mean that we as Queenslanders or we as Townsville Diocese then have a particular focus about some of those things that have been raised? I felt the prayer of others, because people would text or send an email and saying they're praying for us, they're open to what's happening, and people who have been trying to say maybe this should be said, or all those sorts of things. I felt certainly a lot of people behind us, or behind me anyway, and then a couple of times connecting with people in Townsville, trying to have that sense of unity about what we're about. So to me, it was really important that people prayed, and I think there's not an expectation, but I think there's a sense of anticipation from people that they are represented, and that becomes a sense to me of treading lightly, because it's hard to gather those voices and say, what's the Spirit saying through those voices? And because even within our own diocese, you know how diverse we are. So to me, it's a great opportunity to have a sense of the diocese, and to try and put some of those thoughts together. What is the diocese about as we approach this Plenary Council?